Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day, staying safe. So today I've got a few different Lego sets. Well, it's one big Lego set, but with loads of small models. Plus something that I will show eventually throughout this stream. As it's silly video that I made. And hopefully it will be funny. So let's just get the stuff. Just doing random earlier live stream. I'm going to be doing the big Lego City build that I got. But first, let's get the camera sorted. And I guess I better turn off the green screen. Oh dear. No, it's right. Then I figured I'd put Boba Fett as in the background. More orange ones of these, which I don't really need. So how are you today, Horror Collector Fiend? I hope you're well and staying safe. But there's roughly 4 models I've got options to build. I just didn't want to go too late with this live. Let's see. I'm glad no one was there to see that. And that there's no video proof that anything happened. So I haven't got the bag next to me that I kind of need. I don't think. As apparently I need a ladder and I forgot that. So Lego characters are going to have to make do without that. Hopefully I didn't lose anything while hunting. Oh, I forgot my cardboard that I use. Alright, I've got one. Just got to bend the edges a little. As it kind of works like a tray. As, after all, this is all I can afford. Comic book. Cult protector thing, or whatever they're actually called. But they're handy for making Lego. So we'll stick Boba Fett on top. Then that can kind of weight that bit down so it won't move. But I hope everyone's having a great day and staying safe. Me, on the other hand, I've been totally lazy and looking up random junk on eBay. Not to buy, as I haven't got the money. But It don't hurt to look. Did find for £14 I could get what's the number? 25 Skull Candy headphones for £15, which technically I don't need, but in some sense, where I sleep with headphones on, I may need headphones eventually. As after all, these ones I've got now, they're gonna break. Then Joe will be sulking because Joe's got no headphones. But there'll be silly video clips throughout this live, most likely. If I remember. So there's that minifigure. Hopefully that's alright. Split that up a bit. Like, seriously, you're gonna blur his face? It's not me on the camera. So I don't know why you're blurring it. Hey, I think it's Nick Strawn's hat. And my camera doesn't like the colour. So, yeah, I think that's BGP's hat. So that's figure number 2. Ooh, mop. One of his name's Moppy. And his friend's Perry Saturn. But then again, only people that know WWE would know that joke. After all, that's the character. So there's the third figure. So many I've lost count. I actually quite like this, what I'm about to build, the motorbike. I think it looks different. I know I've got a Batmobile coming up, so somehow I'm going to make that worth watching. Ooh, so this is made differently. So this is the first time I've had a bike like this one. Normally it's just the generic 1 piece and 2 wheels. But I guess this one's more pieces and a bit more of a build, unlike the original bike design. So that's pretty cool to have one. As I don't know when the last motorbike I got was, but I've not had one for ages. So my silly voice videos kind of have hurt my throat a little, and I'm kind of wanting to add an extra character without using a regular voice. So I've got to work out a character for that one. So that's the motorbike, which looks pretty cool. And of course it's for a bank robber, so gotta have a chain and a hook. Well, it's either bank robber or museum robber. Because I can't remember what this Lego set has. Whether it's a museum or something else. It's good to start off with a slower model because at least I can get into the swing of things by bag number 2. And a shout out to Fantastic Wit who picked this one for me to do as a live stream for this week. Well, not this week, however long it takes, as after all I can't do 1,500 pieces in one go. I don't have the time. Kind of have time limit, so gotta be as quick as I can or stop after a certain bag. So that is why I've got one extra bag in case I can do that bag. Which it would be nice if I could do that one, because that's one I'm really looking forward to building. But I may build that Thursday burger place. It could be called Yummy Burger. Yeah, I'm a little hungry. Hoping my brother's hockey game goes a bit better than it has been, as he gets a lot of quits when he plays now, just because he wins and won't lose the game. And that's not the point of playing the game. It's to win, not to lose. Yet people that he plays against pretty much have a hissy fit and end up getting reported. So bad on them. So this is part of what we've got first done. But I'm looking forward to eventually getting to the Batmobile build, which will be, if things go right, one live stream, not multiple. So it's got a little light. Yeah. I hate building certain things on Lego. I have got a minifigures video, will I complete the set? But because it could be a long video, as minifigures take a while to build, unwrap, it may be a double video, well, 2 parts. But if it is 2 parts, then we'll have to do it 1 a week, kind of thing. As after all, it's only 2 parts. Well, technically 3, because 1 part's filmed now, which is part number 1 of which is the unboxing of the thing, and then there's the other videos which are parts 2 and 3. So there's that. It's sort of like a go-kart, I think. Well, if it isn't, then I have no clue what they're making. Oh, that's what I needed. Put that there. Remove this. Move that there. And then we got it sorted. And now the wheels spin. So yay me, I'd done something good. And I didn't mess up. So that one goes there, and then this wheel goes here. Which they used to make these as a separate piece, and you had to put the wheel together. And now this one build, you don't need to do that. Which is good. Mostly because I don't want to build. wheels when I'm building Lego. So that goes there. And then that one goes here. Kind of did video for what I would like to do if I won the lottery. Well, where I would like to go. And that was pretty fun, as just thinking about what I would like to do in those locations was pretty cool. But I didn't suggest what I would do because I didn't have the clips and I didn't want to take photos of the internet because I don't know if I can use those. So instead I made a load of pictures myself and just stuck them together. Well, I made everything except the moving globe, which was a way to tell me to shut up. Or at least move on to the next item. So if I get through all the bags tonight, okay, so it's only one of those. And I put it on the wrong side. So I think a ladder connects to that piece there. So that's why that needs to be plain. So there's that. And that needs the blue chair. For some reason, it requires a chair on top of a bike. Like that. Kind of looks cool. But I'll do a review on the full build once I've done this properly, so we'll get to see everything a bit closer. And I'll bring up any of my favourite pieces or parts that I may have missed due to me being a clumsy Wally. The first time I seen that piece was a single minifigure, which was cool. Right, this is a good guy's vehicle. Why has it got dynamite? Seriously? I'm confused. Okay, more confused than normal. So that's number one. I needed 1 second to do one thing. Well, I hope everyone's having a great day, staying safe, and just enjoying the day. Oh, that's confusing. Don't like the way Instagram's done now. Bit weird. Okay, so chain goes there, and well, in there, and bike goes over there for now with that, and we'll get to having a look at that another day when it's fully built, the whole model. Yeah, no, you're not going to run away on me. Bad will. So need that, then that. So this makes the police bike, which is a nice little build. I've actually not seen a Lego brick this sort of colour. It's a sort of a really pale yellow. So if the camera's not showing it well enough, then it's a very pale yellow. But I like it. It's very nice. Trying to find something to watch on Netflix is taking forever. I want to watch Power Rangers and, well, I want to watch specifically the new Power Rangers that Netflix is starting, as I think that could be interesting to see what they can do with the series that they're designing, and the movies, of course, as that's the whole point of that one. Luckily, that's by my feet, so I didn't lose that. I am building this part one of, I think, roughly 11 models. So this is a pretty big build. This box itself is the same size as the Ghostbuster car box, yet there's only 1,500 pieces. I actually only know that how many pieces are in it because I was interested and my brother told me. Oh, how embarrassing. He's going to think I pay attention to what he says now. Lucky you don't watch my channel. Or any of my videos. Or anything I do. So this is a little police bike. I will do a review on the actual build and all the models that come with it, rather than just showing them fully now and going into like 10 minutes worth of looking at the build. I'll go and film it for a video and link this live to the video, as I don't know the name of this live yet because I don't know how many bags I'm building of this set. That's why I've not changed the name. So that I've got stickers to put on. No, where is Sean when there's stickers around? Seriously, Sean, rescue me. The stickers are evil. I don't want to do stickers. So there's that. I definitely need a new ring light just to add a little bit more light to the stream, I guess. Or maybe it's the camera that I need a better camera for the light. But the camera's good for what I'm doing. So it's not something I'm unhappy with. I'm actually really happy with the camera because I've knocked it over loads of times and it still works. So I can't be mad. And plus it's been like since I got the thing. So there's no problem that side. Hey, Lego handcuffs. What a silly place to put them. I'm hoping to get to see my friend Ali Mum soon in on one of her lives because they are fun. And then also get to see Wickerwoo there on her lives and get to say hello to the amazing people there, as well as being quiet so I don't get told off. It's not like I get told off every time. I'm normally being a bit mischievous, so yeah, Joe needs to be told off. So the boringest one I'm going to build next, which is the helicopter. Well, for me it's boring, as I don't like helicopters, as I've built too many. That's one of the lightsabers, and I've got one in gold, silver, black, all the different colours you can get of that lightsaber. I've got one of now. So one of my figures will have a different colour lightsaber. Them wheels are different from normal, but they gone with that look, I guess. So there's that. Probably be filming this on a phone or something, as for some reason, if I can get a phone, the camera comes out a lot better. Or actually, if the camera lasts long enough, I can film something about a minute and a half just looking over each item, and then I've got enough time. So that's what's left over from the build. I've done him wrong. He's supposed to have a tool belt. So now he's properly done, ready to go to work. And that's what's left after I've built bag number 1. So bag number 2 is the helicopter build. But I would like to get more of the Lego City builds like this, because that's pretty fun. So next it's a helicopter. I was thinking about not showing what it's supposed to look like, then I can get it wrong and not be totally silly. But there's the build, that's what it should look like. And hopefully at the end of the live it will look that way. So while I sort this out, let's put on a minute video clip.
I start my mission to take over the world today, and I'm gonna start it with the Boxy Gorilla Productions lair, and it will be glorious when I take over YouTube.
2 seconds later.
Ooh, buttons! Now I'm in the lair, and I'm gonna take over the world! YouTube is all mine! Uh-oh! Oh no! I may have found my mission this time, but next time I will play Beat Saber and rule the world! Although I have forgot my socks and free still.
That's probably the most disturbing thing you'll ever see on the internet. So we are starting the minifigure, and the pieces are small, so there's not much to hunt for. And let's use that face, because that's like a face I've never seen done before. It's got the coffee splattered in the face and the glasses. As I guess that's what happens when your coffee goes splatty in your face. Yeah, I quite like this one. It's a very fun build so far. And I'm just looking forward to the burger place and the tram out of that build, as I really think they are the best of the toe. Well, not toe, of the whole build, basically. So the legs of the plane go on first. Like, this is the same with every one of the helicopters. It's this same thing every time. Then you've got the same way the light's done. I've got a Batman one. I've got a police helicopter. Oh, no, I've got two Batman helicopters. One Riddler and one Batman. But mind you, the Batman was Batman 66. Or at least the Adam West Batman. So but I'm quite liking the different style of the builds, as opposed to like a big Batman build or something like that. I have fun no matter what. So I got that. Kind of like the pale yellow. Looks nice. At least I can check with the camera after this how well the limousine did for the build and how much it can be seen. So that I'll download and to watch it, because I don't watch the stuff through YouTube. I watch it through downloaded files, then wonder why my memories run out. But for a Christmas present, this would have been built on Christmas Day, and I would not get to really look back over the build like I'm gonna do with this one. As yet, I've got to do the same thing with Boba Fett's head as well. Well, helmet, whatever you want to call it. Me and some Lego sets are just not friends. No, seriously, the lights right over the thing and it just feels too dark. So, let's see if I can find a clamp. Right, that should, in theory, light up my space a bit better. Yeah, I was supposed to have a pen next to me for something. Okay, I must have lost it. Kind of like making videos, like random things, mini things. Seeing what works and what doesn't. Like sound effects that could be used potentially in videos. So the lights are blue, but it looks a bit greeny on my screen. Kind of looking for TV shows to watch as well. But, well, not TV because I don't watch TV because of adverts. As I see enough adverts on YouTube, and I don't need to watch more. Unless they decide they're gonna watch my channel, then I'm not gonna watch their ads. It's only fair after all. Like, why should I watch an ad about what was it? Washing up liquid that makes me want to play with the box and open it. Well, it would have when I was little, but I guess Fairy doesn't see that as a sound that people would like to hear when playing games. As after all, that would have had me opening that box straight away. No joke. Joe would have opened that washing up liquid box and probably poisoned himself because Joe's a disaster. Interesting. Well, this is the only different pace I've done with a helicopter build. Normally it's like a weird structure shape in it, like a Y, letter V shape. So, and it's not usable for anything else other than support structure. I may have one of those in for the next couple of builds to use, so I can show that then. Yeah, I like that. So far, out of helicopters I've built, this one I would recommend. It's more pieces and more an unusual build, it feels. No, not the naughty stickers. My arch enemy, the sticker. So that goes there, which I guess that looks different than normal. But yeah. Depending what I do with this live or how long I'm live will be how long what I do Thursday. Well, if anything, because I've got TikTok things to do. After all, I've said it to YouTube. They've lost too many people to TikTok. But will they listen? No. They'll listen when there's 0 people tuning into YouTube or getting them ads. Yet the loyal ones that stick around get punished. Okay, so I'm supposed to do this and this for both pieces. Now, if you can't beat them, join them. That's what I say. Well, there are some good videos on TikTok. And then there's mine. I've just got to learn to do them better. But I only post 1 a day because why post more? Well, 1 every so often because that's all I can manage with YouTube videos. Especially as YouTube likes, well, Google feels that Google Chromebooks can delete what's not needed, which is wrong because I don't watch my videos over and over again before they get seen. So they'll probably delete one of those videos that's classed as important because YouTube and Google are not smart enough to work out that they're being kept for a reason. And I guess that's why you should always buy a laptop, not a Chromebook. So there's that. Now, I guess I've got need that on. So there's that. And I've got the ring screen to do next. And because you need a net in a helicopter to capture things, I guess you got that one. So these are pieces that are left over from bag number 2, which I just put all the pieces into one big bag at the end. So up next is a slightly thicker build, it feels. Well, at least there's no double bag inside. Well, there was, but it's not 2 of them, as that can be a bit of a nightmare, 2 bags inside. So on the box it says a family build. It's pretty much classed as a family build box. So it's built together, it's promoting rather than build alone. So this is the limo, and it's probably the last one I'll do tonight. Unless I have a really good reason to stick around and do more. Also that orange, I've only had that a couple of times. Shout out to my amazing friend Horror Collector Fiend, who has a great channel and is a super kind person. So go check his channel out because he is worth checking out and it's worth having a look at what he posts. As he posts some really cool videos. So I had two red ones of these, which went into the Adam West Batmobile, but they went side by side. And this is a limo, so I guess got to make it as long as possible. And of course, this piece has to go here. Okay, I did that wrong. It should have gone here. No worries for me. But I'm kind of disappointed about my headphones, but we'll get into that another time. So let's build the start of the front, or probably all of the front at least. Oh, I forgot the chauffeur. Oh well. There might be bumper. Oh well. It's one of the other. No, back end of the car. Or... Big shout out to Blue Ninja, who I know will be watching the replay. Unless he's up now. So we've got the first part of the car near done. I'm kind of hoping that Sean does go live tonight, as that give me something to watch. But I'm hoping it's something other than that game. As in, I'm looking forward to Tuesday because at least it's Beat Saber. The green's a bit dark. So kind of getting need to find some good cooking channels. Some that make things that I actually like. Hi, Fantastic Wit. How are you today? I hope you're well and staying safe. So, I've got a video that I'm going to be playing. Sean knows about this video. And I did play it earlier. Or he may have seen it, he may not, because I know how busy he gets. And I keep not bringing it up. But it's the video that he worked on with my as well. So it's pretty much me voicing over for everything on that. And I'll play that now. Then I'll show what I've built so far.
I start my mission to take over the world today, and I'm gonna start it with the Boxy Critter Productions lair, and it will be glorious when I take over YouTube.
2 seconds later.
Ooh, buttons! Now I'm in the lair, and I'm gonna take over the world! YouTube is all mine! Uh-oh! Oh no! I may have found my mission this time, but next time I won't play Beat Saber and rule the world! Although I have got my sacks and free still.
Got more work on those to do, but I think it's funny. I hope. Probably like the most disturbing thing you can find on my channel now. But this is the limousine from the build, and so far it's got 2 seats. Thanks, Wit. When I get it done properly, I'm going to upload it as a video, as I want to have like different clips and not just these pretty much the same couple of clips for everything. But I did work pretty hard on that, like getting the timer to go off and the nice big boom as well. Plus the video clip of that boom which does have a lot more to it, but I just needed that one part. I sort of had the idea for that when Sean said he could do the background, and we were talking about it, and I asked him and confused him, like really confused him, and that he thought I meant add the video to his live, but that's because I wrote it that confusing by mistake. Only because I'm a disaster. But now to add the little part. And I also got things that are going to stick around, like the 2 minutes later joke ones as well. But those will be seen first on my lives. Mostly because it's the easiest way for me to see if it's worth making them into a video. Probably make it like a 2-minute video or something like that. As like I've got ideas for a second one and probably a third. So I'm giving myself a lot of work to do with that. As getting the background on some of the I think it's VLLO app, which I edited that video on. I just don't know the name of the app itself. Yeah, it was sort of inspired by Sean as well. Like, I have fun with watching him play Beat Saber, and that's kind of what made me think use the Beat Saber as a idea, as part of the silly story. And I thought Evil Genius would be more funny than just me doing regular voice. But I've got to get better with the voice, because I do lose the voice points and have to refilm it, and it does take a while. Well, not refilm it, just re-record it, then size the clip up to what I say. But it's like talking to Sean, and I'll get an idea of something that I can give a try. Then that's pretty much how it come about. It's just a nice little friendly chat, and that gave me the inspiration to try it. There's a lot of the times I want to try and do better, and if things work, then I can do it. I may do the last build tonight, the bag number 4, or I may do something else tonight and do bag 4 on Thursday, as I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do tonight, but it's either a small Star Wars item or the burger joint, which is for that Lego. Or I can grab the box and see what other models take the same time. But I can just put those 3, the 2 models, as an option once I pick them out. So actually been some cool bits with that, with this build. Like, nope, it's not that way. How was the colour coming through? Because I'm worried about the Batmobile build that I've got, whether it will actually show up that well, or whether I should wait until I've got a better camera. That's cool. It's just sometimes on my end it looks very dark. Like there was a very pale yellow and it just looked washed out a bit. But other than that, the camera I'm using is really good. I have 0 complaints about the camera, really, as I like it, and it's the best camera I've brought, if I'm being honest. Although I did have one a few years ago which I broke with a bigger lens, and it had 2 lights on it, it did, and you could not turn those off, and it pretty much blinded me when I used that. So I could never use it, and it, I think, broke a while back. But this was roughly 7 years ago, if not 10. But I like the colours that are there. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, it has a computer screen. Yeah, I agree. As I've only really noticed it with like the Batman build is just full black, so I worry about that not being colourful enough. And I know that ring light of mine's bright, but doesn't brighten everything up. Only some of it. But I am super happy with that light, as it does work pretty well when I don't mess up. That's cool. I'm not got the helmet next to me, but I've got the other one because I have a blue I'd like to say it's a cloth, but I've got a blue rain jacket, and I decided that's good enough for me for now. So I use that for the green screen now. So I actually filmed that for a video for TikTok, and that ended up with where was it? Yeah, the Batman helmet and Boba Fett helmet video got 318 views, so that got quite a lot. And my concert videos, they actually got like 170 around they get. So that's pretty cool. I liked kind of just looking at the numbers and seeing what does better. And I'm hoping like the candy review video I done will do good. Yeah, I thought it was good too. So it's looking good. I've actually never had a limo Lego build, so getting a limousine is quite fun. But I'd like a really big one, like the what is it? The either the big bus or the James Bond car. I think that would be quite a cool model. As I built the London bus, and that was super fun. Oh yeah. I'm just showing how bad I am with remembering models. So there's the roof. Let's see. Normally it feels like they would put something here just to support it more, but I guess not with this one. But I'm going to do a review on the full build after I've built the rest of it. Okay, so I have missed one more piece. So luckily I've seen it eventually. Right, I'm going to do the Star Wars Thursday and one of the other models tonight. Which I'm not sure which one I want to do yet. But it depends on how much time you've got with it and which one you would like to see. And I'll just grab that because it's near enough to me to get the rest of the bags. So I can either do burger shop, musician stage, or a park. Yeah, I like them too. It looks quite nice. But I'm going to get a proper look at this one when I've done like the full build. Okay, burger shop it is. Seriously, that makes me hungry. And minus the head, that bag's completely done. This one had two different faces. One of the faces is splattered with coffee. So that's where her coffee went, on her face. So that's that. Ooh, it's lucky I haven't got the green screen on, as it would take the look of this and turn it into my wall logo. But I've actually been really looking forward to this build, as I think it's going to be one of the nice models out of this set. So there's that. Please tell me I don't need one of the empty bags. Oh, yeah, I did. Right, let's see if I've got that bag or... No. So... let's see. I didn't break it. It wasn't my fault. It was someone else's fault who made me do that. We'll blame it on Infinite, just because that's a safer bet, to blame it on him. So I got the one piece you need, is that big grey one. And I think the tram build will be not this week, but the week after, because that's 3 bags itself. Pretty big piece, but then again, that was on the Disney castle, and one of those was. So 2 builds I've seen that on now. I just love making a mess. That's why I go live. It's not to do something perfectly, it's just to make a mess. Like I'm throwing Lego bags, then little these bags just anywhere. I'll probably trip over these one day. Although I don't need plastic bags help to fall over. I do that pretty well on my own. So I'm going to have to move some of the pieces to the sides. And
Eventually, when everyone's fallen asleep.
hopefully it doesn't take that long to sort some of the Lego out. That piece, I don't think I've seen anywhere. So that's a interesting piece, which is for the burger. So the only reason I've got to sort some of this out is so I can put it in the middle. Hopefully you don't fall asleep. It's not my goal. My goal is to tease everyone and just have fun with whatever I post. This colour I quite like. There's a lot of different things for this colour. So it's a sort of pale yellow, which I quite like, and next to an actual yellow brick. So we've got the space to work on the build. Yeah, I agree. I like it. It's on the helicopter as well. That shade is. And I've been looking forward to just seeing how it's gonna come together, this build, because I didn't know when I was going to build this one, whether it was Thursday, but I'll do Star Wars Thursday. Well, Star Wars Thursday and a tractor for Thursday as well. I think it just depends what time my mum's due back or once the internet's freed up. It seems quite a nice build so far. I'm quite happy with it, and I like the design of it. But I do like the different shades of colours on Lego. It can be interesting. Guess that's mustard and thankfully not a couple of weeks later I found the tomato sauce. I'm actually really glad that my hands aren't sore anymore, as I played bass the other day and made my fingertip really sore. So there was a chance it could have got to the stage where I lost the fingertip again, as I haven't played bass for a while. So just got to be careful when playing bass that doesn't happen. Ooh, now I get to make a burger. I actually had a pie, mash and beans for dinner, which was really nice. Did you have anything nice to eat today? I hope it was good. So there's a little burger. And that will sit there. I've been using my microphone loads. Yes, that is right. You've got to build up calluses or whatever the word is in your fingers so they're more solid for playing. As you can see where my nail's broken, that's more tougher part of the finger now. So it's getting back to the way it was, as it's just because I haven't been playing bass much for a while. So I think that's all it is. It's just where I've only been watching YouTube and building Lego. It doesn't give much pressure to my fingers, and I guess rubbing against metal all the time kind of makes it a bit more irritable on the finger. But then bass strings really do a number on your hand at the best of time. I think my mum will like this model the most out of the 5 I built tonight. And technically one's not a model because it's a motorbike, but that motorbike was definitely more building in that one than the others. I normally play with bass picks. I have been for the last 2 years. So that's another reason why my fingers take a bit of a beating. But I've actually taken the fingertip clean off, and it's taken like a week or two to heal. And that's just from playing bass daily. But that's just my fault because I wasn't really careful that time, them couple of times. But the funny thing was, the song I was playing was Painkiller by Judas Priest. So we're getting there with that one. It's totally cool. But seriously, Painkiller, the one song that I love playing on bass, ripped my fingers to pieces. It did. It didn't take like one fingertip, it took both of them off. So I'm like, how am I going to avoid touching things like my tablet, my keyboard, and my phone at the time? And I was like, this really hurts every time I touch something. But thankfully, that doesn't happen every day. So I can put up with that. I was looking on a website the other day, and on it had some really cool boxes, and it's something that Ali Mum sent me a link to, and I really wish I had the money because some of the mystery boxes sounded really cool. And I've never had like a mystery box like that. So one day, hopefully, I can get something like that. But I'll go and bring up the site once I'm done with this build. But the funny thing is, the song's still my favourite. I actually was soaking wet and at Download Festival, and that was the only song I wanted to hear, and from Judas Priest. And I was soaking wet, and I didn't leave the stage until they had played Painkiller. But then after they'd finished, I went to see Fight Star. Ooh, that's pretty much like a download festival weekend. I think my mum has mentioned that one. I think I've not actually seen the lineup, but from what my mum said, it sounds interesting. And me and my mum pretty much listen to the same music. So if she likes it, then it's likely to be something I would happily go to. But I'll look it up because I want to know what was there, which I actually will do once I've done this. Oh no, this evil stickers. This is where I need Backseat Gorilla Productions so he can stick them on for me. No, seriously, I really don't like stickers, and 9 times out of 10, they get stuck on crooked because they catch so easy and will not come off. Well, at least when I'm doing them. But for me, a cruise would be really cool to go to. It's cool that they're doing the cruises because I would love to go on a cruise. And if the lineup's good enough, maybe my mum will decide she wants to go. Then I can go. So there's a front look at the diner. I think it looks quite nice, the whole sign and thing. So now we're making the burger. But normally the UK, all festivals are like 3 days. Some are, well, they're mostly like, I would say Friday's the slow day, which starts a bit later. And then you've got Saturday and Sunday, which are the full days. But I'm guessing with a cruise, the whole thing's going to be 3 full days. But it sounds really fun. That's not good. Hopefully something can be sorted that you can go to. As I just love music festivals and anything music. As it's just the way I am. I like being around music the most. We had a boat ride going along the Thames in the UK one year. Well, we used to have it every year, but that was for an awards show, and the bands would get like 20 minutes to play, and then the rest of the times change over time for the bands. But I actually never got to go to that, even though I actually had the tickets. Well, I had the wristbands, as that's what they give for that thing. The tickets were for the actual show itself. I quite like that. I think that looks really, really interesting, and I'm super happy I got to make that. And now just to finish this by making the minifigure. Let's have the happy face. Yeah, considering we got it half price, and if I can find it, I can say how much it was, but it was roughly £180 online and on the Lego site, I think, and it was on a week where the sales were on. Yeah, I like that too. And then we got a happy customer for the restaurant. Unless it's a member of staff. But that's that all done for now. So tonight I've built a good portion of the build. So I've done the diner, the limo, the helicopter, yeah, I'm not sure if it's employee or customer. There's no name tag on that one, so maybe it's not a worker. And there's this one, which is 3 small models. It looks like it's a customer, so they need to rethink that a little. So I'm going to review the full set when I get everything sorted. So that's why I'm not showing it all. I know, I started as soon as my mum went to bed. I did. I've got a little while until my brother's up, I think. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't go live too late but I guess I went a bit earlier than planned. So let's share my screen and see what I'm looking at. So the one, that's it, Dead Sweets. So I was looking at this site because it's an American sweet one, and I really like the look of the Reese's potato chip big cup. That sounds really good to me. So if I had £50, I would be spending the full 50 on this and getting everything that looks interesting, like moon pies and Sour Patch Kids. Even that gummy cupcake, that looks really cool. And of course, I would have to get the pretzel pieces, as I just really like that kind of thing. And maybe the watermelon drink, as we don't get watermelon that much in the UK, so that would be interesting to have that flavour. A lot of it's sold out, so I can't get half of it. Ooh, moon pies mint flavour. That sounds good. And thanks to Wickeroo, I actually have tried a moon pie. So that was really good and kind of her to have sent those. But what I want to try is something like this. No, we want to go with the 1K lot because that will show everything. So I want something like Random Pick a Mix to do a review on, and I have no clue which I would go for. Would I go for like cola one, or sour sweets, or regular sweets? But there is so much I would like to try on this site. And it's not just like the pick a mix style sweets. There's a lot of the American sweets and a lot of the Swedish stuff I would like to get, which cost a lot just to get that. With cola flavored sweets, I find some are good, some are bad. But if you get the good ones, you've really got a good sweet and it's worth having. I just have no clue what I would like to try. But this is the site that Ali Mum recommended me to look at, as we talk about things all the time and show each other things like this. But this site sells loads of American snacks and I believe Canadian and let's see. Oh, they have seasonal option and let's see what if they have the boxes. Like the Peeps, I've not actually had those, so there's quite a lot of things I would pick if I had the money. No. See if this has anything. So little sweets and bits. The gummy hot dogs, them, some of them are good, some not so good, but I don't know if the UK have them that way done. Honey Bear Pops, ooh, sounds cool. It's like so many things I would love to try. Now the candy sushi, I've had a version of this, as we have one in a cheap shop that sells things that look a bit like this one. But I like stuff like this. It's definitely nice. It's got marshmallows, licorice, all the stuff I like. More licorice in the little pots. Licorice and different things with licorice. So there's quite a few bits in there. Definitely the tango jelly beans I would try. And the rainbow unicorns. They sound cool. Oh, I remember having something like this that Ali sent me, and I had to bite into them, and they were like jelly and water kind of thing, which was quite nice. Definitely that candy burger would not last long with me. Not if I'm hungry. There's just so many different things I would like to try. Like big Zappos, sour, mega sour gum. That could be interesting. Ooh, taco. Haven't seen that one anywhere. Ooh, a donut one. That's cool. I just like trying different things. I do like trying like really sour items, so that's always really cool. I think crisps and snacks is the best one. So more pretzel pieces, which the one I would like is the honey mustard one the most, as that would be interesting. Oh, I really like these ones. I had those and they tasted really, really good. I don't know why, but chocolate and candy is one thing that I've always liked. So make that full size because it's better to see it that way. I've actually not had Flaming Hot Cheetos. That's what I did wrong. So no one noticed that at all. Please tell me that no one realised I actually forgot to put myself back into the live. See, I'd forget my head if it weren't screwed on. Will say Infinite Mirror messed with the live and not Joe forgetting things. I know. I just forgot totally that I had to hit that one thing. So something that I realized is add me for a second. Something that I will have to try eventually is this. And it's instant regret chili chocolate. So as soon as Sean's free, I'll try it. Either at the end of a live but I won't just try it as a end of the live. It'll be 30 minutes before I can have a drink deal. So if I take a drink, that's Joe quits. If I eat more, I eat more. And regret that later. But once Sean's free, I'll work something out with this one. Yeah, it's going to be a total regret show. This is, as this is something that Sean actually did pick for me, and because of my stomach, I've been putting it off. So I figured, why not? When I'm feeling up to it, just do it on when Sean can join me for a live. So either something small where we can just test how I feel, and then at the end have 30 minutes of torture for Joe, and any time over the 30 minutes is Joe wins. If I drink, Sean wins. No, it's just going to be torture, Joe. It is 30 minutes of no drink, nothing that can take away from the heat. So the only thing I can do is stick more chocolate in my mouth. Which, that could be a really regretful thing to do. But yeah, let's go back to the shop, as me and Sean will work out everything at a later date, as after all I've got only until the second month. So I guess there is a time limit on this. Like the 15th of the month. So if it gets to the 15th, I'll just try the chocolate as a 30-minute live, and any time over that is how long I can survive without a drink. But I'm hoping it actually has a nice chocolate taste and not just chili. As the jelly beans I tried, the Fiery Five, actually tasted, some of them just like mud. So I wasn't that keen on those. But hopefully that will taste better. The fudge I had was a lot nicer than the jelly beans. They definitely was nice, the fudge. Just extremely hot. And for after the stream, if it's near me, I can show it. That's gonna have to go in the fridge because I've been sitting on it. So it's like a Kit Kat, but with wafers. Be one sec. So I just had to ask someone to put it in the fridge for me so I can eat that. As I think my mum would literally throw me around the room if I open that and it's just melted chocolate. Although that would be another thing that got me in trouble, being such a disaster. So let's go back to the yummy treats and not look at my punishment. So the like cheese ball things, them, I actually like those. I had a cheese puff thing, little cheese ball thing from Sweden a while back, and they were incredible. But with that chocolate, if it's not a challenge, it's not going to be fun to torture Joe with. So that's why I'm doing it that style. It has to be a challenge. Let's see what imported goods. I've never actually had Sour Patch Kids stuff, which I probably should if I can find them. I've had regular Jolly Ranchers, as that was something that Infinite Noir sorted out with donations a long time ago, which that was really cool to have tried the sweets I did with that. Ooh, Twizzlers with strawberry milkshake filling. That sounds good. I'd have those. And Anything sour, I like coconut as well. That's always a good thing for me to have. Ooh, I love chocolate, and the one chocolate I really like at the moment is this chocolate from Sweden that I have tried. Some of it is really, really nice, and some of it I've had in a hot chocolate. As why not try it that way? As it does make a nice hot chocolate sometimes. Coconut's good with the right mix. Chocolate and coconut's normally the best. Or chocolate and no, it was a strawberry like sauce that I had, or strawberry jelly with coconut. That was pretty nice. Ooh, the Maynards sound good. Like if I had £100, I'd be here at least a month trying to work out what I want and what I need to try. There's literally Joe, don't spend all your money in one place. Can do. Cowtails, I actually really liked those. I think there's only 4 flavours. My favourite was the toffee apple one. That was definitely worth the try. And again, thanks to Wickeroo for that. And she picked me some incredible stuff to try. And the same with Swedish Traveller, he's picked me loads of delicious candies that some that I've got videos ready to post. I just need to sort memory out on it. I have 0 money at the moment, so the only junk food I get is very rarely, but I'm happy. Tootsie Pops, that I could get loads of those and be super happy. Like seriously, I could get £5 worth and just sit there with them and they'll be gone pretty quick. Reese's pretzels, that's interesting. Would like to try them. Maybe one day I'll win the lottery and can buy everything on this website. Or maybe my mum will do something for my birthday with it. Warheads, the ones I had were good. Just I didn't find them as sour as I thought they would be. But then again, it may have just been because of travel. Ooh, Care Bear gummies. Never seen those before. Mike and Ike's, I like those. So I'll definitely get some of them. Gummy sweets, biscuits, anything like that, I'm happy to get for my birthday, as it'd be fun. Unicorn tail lollipops. Interesting. There's just so much good stuff that I would like to get. And yeah, I think it's a good goal for me. It's kind of better than my other goal. Well, actually, the third goal. Buy tickets to see every band I want to see, or my main one is travel and go to the US, France, a cruise, or Canada. So there's a few options. Mostly want to go to France because I have been, but only for the Disney park when I was little. And we didn't really look around properly. I went on Star Tours so many times that day. It was unbelievable. And the queues at that time was pretty much zero. So I got on Star Tours, then back off, then back on, and it just kept repeating like that for ages. I also got told off by my mum for disappearing and not saying where we were going. Well, technically, I did say where we were going. I just didn't finish going on the ride for over an hour. Yeah, I think that time Star Tours was one of my favorite rides. So I kind of just went on it loads. At least we didn't lose a pair of shoes like we did in Florida. And seriously, that floor to walk around on in the middle of summer is boiling. And I should know because I give up my shoes and let my brother have my shoes. So the only thing I probably wouldn't try is Pop Rocks because I've never liked that kind of thing. But everything else just looks so good and would love to try. Makes me tired. And I guess it's because it's nearly 4 a.m. But my brother's due down, so once I've gone to the end of this, I will have to end and clean up. Ooh, warheads, they look interesting. Rocket Raspberry and Cosmic Punch. Sound good. Hope if I get them that they are super sour. But then again, it could just have been when transported that they lost some of the sour. Yeah, I get distracted very easy. Like, I'm gonna be thinking of stuff to do, and then I'll go and talk about something else and just get distracted by something silly.
I'm free! I got socks!
Just pretty much like that, I can get distracted. I'm going to work on them and get them a lot better, and then make them permanent. But at least I never have to worry about the SpongeBob part being copyrighted ever, as that's all taken out, and the voice is my voice. As I do like to try and make my own things to use, like as silly fun things for in videos if something like that's needed. Mike and Ike's definitely something I want more of, as they're like the jelly beans I like anyway because they're nice and nice and flavorful. I mean, not flour. See, I get distracted easy. Yeah, it's thanks to Sean who gives me the encouragement to give something a try, or says I should try it rather than avoiding it. But definitely all the candy on here looks super yummy and super nice. crisps and snacks. Let's try find something else in here. I know it's chocolate I need to go to. Then we've done nearly the whole site. So Reese's carrot, that if I found it in the UK I would definitely get, as that would be fun. So if I do find things, I'll get them and review them. Kit Kat, I liked the American ones better. I don't know why, but I did compare the two with a UK and a US one. And I wanted the American one more. I guess they put different chocolate on them. If I had have had the money at the Christmas, I would have got the Dead Candy advent calendar, as I think that would have been really fun, like a piece of candy each day. Well, hopefully different candy that I've not tried. As it doesn't really say what's in it. Like, this would be really good if they give away like what kind of candy you got in it, as like it's something I would like. If it's just like a chocolate with their logo stamped into it, that's still interesting. But for me, I definitely would like to know what the candy is inside. Maybe I'll find one day. Or the money to get it. I can bug my mum enough. I'm good at that. I agree, it does look interesting. That's why I kind of like looking at these websites, because they have interesting things. Like the 5 stars thing, that looks cool. Or the Butterfingers, I would have that because I like them. And they were really nice when I had them. I just wish I had had one in ice cream, as I think that would have gone really nice. So probably the brownie M&Ms would be something I'd definitely like to try, as never seen them, quite expensive, £3. Ooh, cinnamon Kit Kat, that sounds good. The English Toffee Peanut King, that I would have. I've never seen those, so hopefully one day I find one. But I guess they're sold out, so I guess I can't get them off this site. Cadbury's Old Golden Peppermint Dark Chocolate. That sounds interesting, and the caramel one does too. Not actually seen that one in the UK. Ooh, cereal. That sounds good. Well, cereal Kit Kat. I think I had them. The ones I had were nice, but I think I left them in the wrong temperature room. So they may have gone funny, but I did really like them. They're really nice. I'll definitely have them again. Honey O's are definitely one that I would eat anytime. Yeah, but Honey O's were one of the items I really liked that Wickeroo sent me. And I've actually seen them on some sites where you can order just a bag of them or a certain amount of them. So hopefully I can get them, as it would be nice. Milky Bars, the ones I've seen seem interesting, as I would like to try those too. The Trix Cookies and Cream, that was extremely good when I had that. I really did like that one. Strawberry flavoured Milky Bar, that sounds good. The Snickers peanut brownie, that I want, and I don't think we've seen that anywhere. But hopefully one day. Everyone loves chocolate. You might want to run if I offer you chocolate, because I've got a bar of chocolate that says instant regret chili chocolate. So, and that will be tried on a live stream, and it's 6.4 million Scoville units. So I'm regretting making the decision to have that right this second. But I will get to that live, and hopefully it won't kill me. But I'll arrange something for Sean where we either do just the chocolate and put more of a time limit on it, or we do a Lego build, then the torture chocolate. Oh, I'm worse. I'm lazy. I would just eat the chocolate rather than run. Like option, run to safety or eat the chocolate. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to eat the chocolate and regret my decision instantly. I can't win when it comes to chocolate. I'm going to try it no matter how bad an idea it is. The one thing I liked about Butterfingers, they were gluten free, so they're definitely one thing I can eat with no worries. Milk Duds, definitely want them again. The ones I had that come in the box from Rickawoo probably got left somewhere a bit warm, so they melted a little. I probably wouldn't even run from a fire. Like, I know it's bad to say this, but crossing the road, there's a car coming. I'm still walking the same speed as I always do. It's bad, I know, but if it's going to hit me, it's going to hit me. If I'm going to miss the car, I'm going to miss it. Yeah, I think that may be a bit different for me, but then again, it might be just I'm weird. As I either like something or I don't like it, or I never 100%. But definitely, I will need to try Butterfingers again. I lazy walk. Literally, bus coming, slow down the bus, and I'll just take all day. But I have got run out of time, as I've hit deadline. So we'll hopefully have some fun on Thursday earlier, around 6 my time, and I believe it's around 1 or 3 US time. But I'll be live again Thursday, as I do have to end now because I made a deal that my Monday lives would not be interfered with as long as I don't overdo it and hog all the internet to myself, which somehow I manage to do every time I watch Netflix. Well, thank you everyone who has been here. Horror Collector Fiend. Everyone just go check out Horror Collector Fiend. His channel is amazing. And he's such a cool person. And check out Fantastic Witch. He's a lovely person and super helpful. And a really good friend. So thank you very much, everyone who has watched this tonight. And thank you anyone who watches the replay. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I'm going to lose my voice now. Literally losing my voice.
I start my mission to take over the world today, and I'm gonna start it with the Boxy Critter Productions lair, and it will be glorious when I take over YouTube.
2 seconds later.
Ooh, buttons! Now I'm in the lair, and I'm gonna take over the world! YouTube is all mine! Uh-oh! Oh no! I may have found my mission this time, but next time I won't play Beat Saber and rule the world! Although I have got my socks and free still.
Have a great night, stay safe, and I will see you all again next time.